Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game of this best 3 series. We are once again on Fly's perspective. And yeah, second game, best 3 series, round robin of YSL, which is YY Star League. Played between April and May, so, you know, a couple of months behind, but who really cares? Orc versus Undead. We did have, I believe it was TeD, who is spawning in as the blue undead player. In the previous game, TeD was able to get the victory, rather convincingly as well. I guess you could question Fly's decision to go for a rather early fortress. Either double bestiaries was on his mind, or it could have been bestiary spirit lodge. I can't really imagine turn warriors would have been added to the mix. I find that rather expensive investment, so kind of hard to believe that that would have been the case. I think he was just caught off guard by TeD, because he did play rather passively in the first few minutes. I guess up till like minute 6 or minute 7, TeD just flipped the switch, gone on the aggression, and yeah, Fly just was not ready for it, I guess. Who knows? But either way, map is on Ancient Isles. People do say that the undead do have a rather slight advantage in this map, for reasons I've completely forgot, because it's been a while since I've casted Ancient Isles. So, yeah. Plus, I don't think it was a really good reason either, so I have absolutely no idea if it's legitimate or not, or maybe it's just because Undead has rather high win rate in this map. Acolyte is going to be able to slip through those trees. I've always been curious with this, because it does look like it seems to be impassable, but for some reason Wisps, Acolytes, every kind of unit can fit through those trees. I am definitely not sure if that happens on this side. Most likely not, but yeah, it definitely works on this side. So the Acolyte, not, I don't think he's able to provide vision, but being able to stay alive means that it's just reduced experience for that Blade Master to get, and surprisingly enough the Grunt gets stumbled right there. I have no idea why, but the Death Coil will be able to finish him off, and just first a bit of experience for the Death Knight, basically. 60 experience. Now I think that's because the Grunts are level 3 units, but I can't be entirely sure. All I know is that all the workers are level 1 units. They give 25 experience, I believe. Level 2 units give 40, and level 2 units are like footmen, grunts, and ghouls. Not grunts. Footmen, ghouls, and archers. And of course grunts. Being tanky as they are, like almost as much health as a knight, and the knight is a tier 3 unit as well. I believe it's a level 3 unit, I could be wrong, but with the 60 experience I'm pretty sure he is a level 3 unit, so you know, getting a kill on that is a big plus compared to losing a ghoul, I guess. Plus it's really expensive to get a grunt produced, because he costs about like 200 gold and 3 food supply, so you know, being able to pick that off early on, it's rather good. Plus the Death Knight will reach level 2 very soon. I believe that's the same story for the Blade Master as well, but I think he's just going to find easy camps to go for. Nope, he's just going to go after this Null Overseer camp. We did hear the Dust of Appearance being used by the Death Knight. He was rather afraid of that Blade Master coming in near him and just creepjacking, basically. Will the Death Knight be able to go for the Death Coil to steal it? He will, and that will further delay the Blade Master from getting to level 2. Null Warden's making quick and just easy damage. against those units, and I think that skeleton is on the Blade Master's mind. There it is, level 2 has been gained for the Blade Master, and he will be able to just have the critical strike available. It does look like the Death Knight received that null warden kill, so he will be even closer to level 3 as well. The last warden was taken out by the grunts, so at least Fly has that for him. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the best start compared to his opponent. He hasn't placed down a bestiary yet. He is waiting on the gold, and he's going for a turn chieftain instead. Rather interesting, but of course not completely weird. I guess with the buff of the endurance aura, it incredibly improves the performances of, I guess, all the orc units, but you know, I still prefer the Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter does offer way more utility, I guess. Unless the Turn Chieftain does go for like War Stomp and the Endurance Aura as well. I think War Stomp can create many good opportunities for the Orc army, and Berserker's strength has been started, so that's just additional health and as well as attack damage for the grunts, and that only applies to grunts, not raiders. So yeah, Red Creep Camp is going to be attempted by Fly, and this is going to be rather interesting. Also dangerous as well. That grunt is very low on health. He could potentially die, but let's just see how well Fly can control him out. It does look like he was able to be successful, and the Nightcrawlers will be made of quick work. The item is going to be the Health Stone. That is basically half a Ring of Regeneration as well as a greater healing potion. Tor Berserker will be killed off, as the Blade Master is going to be staying behind. We do have the Sacrificial Skull being used here, so we are going to see Ziggurats being placed down. Rather interesting. Once again, TeD is attacking Fly during his, I guess, taking up period. I mean, we have not seen a raider being trained up yet, and Fly is pretty much forced to produce a Coda Beast because it just offers way more compared to a raider. So let's see how this will turn out. The Blade Master was pretty much low health as soon as he got here. Okay, let's see how this will turn out. Turn Chieftain does not have an aura, so he most likely has the War Stomp available. Will we see it? There we go with the first War Stomp. It is going to affect quite a bit of units. Unfortunately, it didn't hit the heroes at all. So, yeah. But, once again, War Stomp will be able to deal minor damage. But, of course, the main juicy part is indeed the stun that comes from it. There we go once again with the War Stomp, also hitting the Death Knight. Frost Armor is definitely the biggest bug repellent against the Blade Master. As you can see right there, Blade Master, I mean, you usually see him getting 2 crits within like 2 seconds, but unfortunately it's rather rare for him to get 1 crit in 2 seconds, so it really hinders the Blade Master. And with the Spirit Tower and Nerubian Tower underway, it very much looks like a lost cause for Fly right now. You can even see that he's rather desperate in trying to kill off those Grip Fiends, because all he does with his Coda Beast is devour him and then run away. That's smart, but you know, you only have like two Coda Beasts max. You can't go for a third one because that's rather excessive, I guess. But anyway, Spirit Tower has been completed. Tomb of Relics is also being placed down. Will we see another War Stomp? This looks like a rather good War Stomp to be had, but unfortunately no experience. Not experience. No mana means no War Stomp, so rather unfortunate. Those Crypt Fiends were pretty much in the best place to get stunned, but yeah, once again, Fly is being pushed away from his own base. He is starting to create those raiders, thankfully, so yay. But the Turn Chieftain did use that health stone. He was focused down. I was actually surprised that he lived, but you know, considering there was the health stone, I guess it was not that much of a surprise. Speed scroll was used, unfortunately. Frost Nova, just you can't run away from Frost Nova, and that's pretty much all she wrote, I think. Fly versus TeD. This has been very successful for TeD. This series, I have not seen him so far look troubled. Of course, the opposite could be said for Fly. I don't know. Maybe he needs to realize how vulnerable he is during the B series stage, I guess. Who knows? I find that rather difficult to analyze myself, but anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this rather quick series, actually. I'm surprised I didn't get this done sooner, but oh well. Anyway, the next series is going to be Fly versus Tho. Maybe I'll get that done tomorrow, who knows. But right now I'm tired and I want to go to sleep. So anyway, see you guys next time. Take care.